Hey guys, welcome to Pep Coding. So in this video, we are going to discuss another new question of my arrays and string series, that is my OWQ. So in this question, you will be given a string S and an integer K. So you can choose one of the first K letters of S and append it to the end of the string. Okay. So it means we are allowed to do an operation, that is we can choose starting first K characters. Sorry, we can choose any one character from the starting K characters of my string and then add that character to my end of my string. Okay. So it means every time we are going to choose any one character from the starting K characters and going to append it to the end of the string, it is going to give us a new string, right? So every time we use a move, it gives us a new string, right? So we have to return a lexicographically smallest string that we can form using these moves, right? And we are allowed to do as many moves as we can. Okay, we are allowed to apply as many moves as we can. Okay, so here let me just explain it to you again. Let's say this is my string S. Let's say it is ABCA. Okay, if this is my string and let's say my K is equal to 2, so I can choose first two characters, right? And move, I can choose any character from the first, like I can choose a single character from the starting first two characters, right? So I choose B and I shift it to end of my string. Okay, again from A and C, now I again choose, this was my first move, I used first move, then I again choose C here, so it gives me A, B, C. So it is the smallest string. It was my original string, then I used a move, then I again used a move, I again moved my one character from starting K characters to the end of my string, then it gives me A, B, C. So this is the lexicographically smallest string. Can any other be string smallest than this? No, because initially we have the smallest characters, all the smallest character before and after that the bigger one and after that the bigger one, right? So this is my smallest string. Okay, okay. So we have to return this string. This is my answer. So I hope now question is clear to you guys. Okay. So this was all about my question. Now let's move to the approach. Now here, if I tell you something, that if you look at this very like if you pay attention to this answer, it is equal to the sorted answer of sorted string of this string. If with what is the sorted string of this string would be AABC, which is equal to the lexicographically smallest string of my string, right? Okay, but this is not the case always. Let's say I have a string. Let's say I have a string BAC. Okay, if this is my string and my K is equal to 1, if this is my string, then I choose B here, so it becomes ACB, right? Then I again move my A here, so it becomes CBA. Then if I again move my C to the last, because why am I moving only one character? Because I am given K is equal to 1, so I can move only one character. Okay, I'm given only one choice. Now if I move this C here again, so it becomes equal to my BAC, that is my initial string. So there will be repetitions of strings now. Okay, so my lexicographically smallest string is ACB here, right? And which is not equal to the sorted answer of my sorted string of my this string, because the sorted of this string BAC would be ABC. So this is not equals to my ACB. All right. So in case when K is equals to 1, we are going, there would be some different answer. But for K greater than 1, the answer is the sorted string of my original string. Okay. So my lexicographically smallest string when my K is greater than 1 would be the sorted string itself. Okay. Okay. So let's discuss about the brute force that we use for K. Let's say I have a string A, B, A, D, E. Okay, and my K is equal to 3. If I have this string, then the brute force would be A, B, A, D, E. So my K is equal to 3. So first of all, I am going to choose A. So if I choose A, then my string becomes B, A, D, E, A. If I choose B, my strings become A, D, E, B. If I choose A and add it to my end of my string, it becomes A, B, D, E, and A. Then again there would be 3 choices for this. Then there would be 3 choices for this. Again there would be 3 choices for this. Similarly, in the case, so this is my brute force, which is going to take K into O of N. for this string length, and again for checking the minimum string. It is going to take this much time. If I use this approach for k, when k was equal to 1 for this, let's see when k will be equal to 1, it will be a b a d e. Then I have only one choice, that is to shift this k a here, so it becomes b a d e a. Then I again have a one choice which becomes a d e a b. Then I again have the choice. So every time I'm going to make new string, like every time I'm going to use a move, and after that move it will give me a new string, and I'm going to compare it with my previous strings. And if it is smaller than the previous string, I'm going to update my smaller string. Okay, all right. So it means every time I'm till when I'm going to do till this point, because after this point, because once I've shifted this point, because I cannot shift this point to my end, right, till this point. All right, because I have shifted my a here, I have shifted my b to the last, I am going to shift this a to the last. Now it will be equal to a b d e a, right? Then I'm again going to shift my d to the last, which become b d, which become equal to a b a, which become equal to a b a d e, right? Sorry, if I'm going to shift my, yeah, it become equal to a b a e d, right? Let me just erase. I'm going to shift my b to the last, right? b d to the last, so it becomes a b a e d, right? Then again, if I shift my this e to the last, then it becomes a b a d e. It is going to give me the same output. So here, from here also I get the same string. So it is going to, now there would be repetition. So there was 5 strings, and this was my which one was my smallest? A B A C D. This one was my smallest, right? This one was my smallest lexicographical string. So this was the brute force for k is equal to 1. And for k is greater than 1, my answer would be definitely the sorted string, would definitely be the sorted string of my original string. Okay, now we now get to know what would be my answer. So my answer would be, for k greater than is equal to 1, my answer would be sorted string, right? But now we have to discuss why and how. So now we know that the sorted string would be answer when k is greater than 1, but we are just shifting first element to the last, or any one element to the last. We are not swapping elements, right? So for sorting we need swapping also. So we are going to, because let's see, in insertion sort, let's say this was my array. Why are we needing swapping, and why are we even needing swapping? Let's say this was my array ABA, this was my string ABADE, right? To make this the lexicographically string, I can say that I am going to swap this A and this B. So it gives me AA, B, DE. So it gives me a sorted string. To make this sorted, we need swapping. Okay. So here for this string, to make this string, to sort this string, I need to swap this B and this A, B and this A, right? So I'm going to check if with the help of these moves, can I swap 2 characters? If I am able to swap 2 characters, right, any 2 characters in my string, then I would be able to make a sorted string. And if I would be able to make a sorted string, then that sorted string would be my lexicographically smallest string. Okay. So for k greater than equals to 1, for k greater than 1, we have to prove the fact that we can sort 2 characters here. Okay. Now let's say my string is, now we have to, I'm going to prove 2 things here. First is, if we can compare, sorry, if we can swap 2 characters, if we can swap 2 characters, then we can sort the array. Then the answer would be sorted string. Then the answer would be, it means if we can swap 2 characters, then we can achieve the sorted string, and that, so we definitely know that that sorted string would be our answer. Then the answer would be sorted string. Sorted string. Okay. And let's say this is my array. Let's say this is my array C D A B P. Okay. I am going to prove this for k is equal to 2, that I want to swap C and B. Okay, I want to swap C and B, and I want my answer to be BDA CP. I want to swap these two. Okay, and I'm also going to prove one more thing, that is, if I'm able to prove this for k is equal to 2, right, then this would be applicable for any number greater than 2 also. For 3, for 4. How? Because when I have k is equal to 2, I have only two choices. When k is equal to 3, I get more choices, right? So swapping would become even more easy. When for k is equal to 4, I would be getting this much choices for swapping, right? So swapping here becomes even more easy, right? So this would be applicable for any number greater than or equal to 2. Okay, okay, okay. So here, see, I want to swap C, D. I want to swap here C and B. Okay, so original string of mine is CDA BP. I have k is equal to 2. I have these two choices. What do I want? BDA CP. So I shift this, I choose this D and add it to my end of my string. It becomes CA BP D. Then I choose A out of these two. So, and add it to end of my string. So it becomes CB PDA. Then I choose let's say C. Okay, so it becomes BP DAC. Then I choose P here. Then I choose P. Then it becomes BD ACP. Is it equal to my this string? Yes, it is. It means with the help of 4 moves, I was able to swap C and D, C and B, C and B here, right? It means we can swap. Alright, it means with the help of these moves, we can swap the characters also. Alright, now let's take another example. Let's say I want to swap C and D now. C and D. I want to swap C and D. So I want my answer to be DCA BP. Okay? Okay, my initial string is CDA BP. I want to swap D and C. Okay, now I have two choices. I choose D and shift it to back. It becomes D. Then again I have two choices. Alright. So I choose C. So it becomes AB P DC. Alright. Now I again have two choices. I choose A. So it becomes BP DC. DCA. Then I again choose B. So it becomes P D C A B. I can choose. Then I choose P from both of P and D. So it becomes DC. It was B DCAB. I choose DCAB. Now this P shift here. So I get my answer. It means I was able to swap C and D here. Right? It means with the help of these moves, I am able to achieve the configuration where I can swap my two characters. So sorting is totally dependent on swapping. So we can achieve swapping with the help of these moves. So it means with the help of these moves, by performing so many moves, I can sort the array also, right? So if we can sort the array also, it means that sorted string would be my lexicographically sorted string, lexicographically smallest string. Okay, so from here we get to know that once we are going to get a sorted string of my original string, and that sorted string would be my answer. So here we proved that for k greater than 1, we are going to get a sorted string, and that sorted string would be my answer. Okay, and for k is equal to 1, we are going to use brute force, right? And my brute force was that we have discussed already before, that let's say again let's discuss my brute force for k is equal to 1. Let's say my string is CDA BP. Okay, this is my string. K is equal to 1. I have only one choice, right? So I shift it here. So it gives me DA BPC. This is my initial answer. Let's say I'm going to compare it the current string with my answer, because it is going to give me a new string. I'm going to compare it with my answer. But this is greater than my answer, right? So my till this point my smallest string is this. Alright. Then I use another move. Then I shift this D to last. So it becomes AB PCD. Okay, then I compare my answer with my current string. So my current string is smaller, so my answer becomes this. I updated my answer to this string. Okay. it means this is my smallest string till now. Then I again shift my A to my last, so it gives me BP CDA, right? I compare with my answer, no, but my answer is smallest, so answer does not get affected. Again, I shift my P B to my last. It gives me PCDAB, but it is again greater than my answer. Then I again shift my P here. It becomes CDABP, which is equal to my initial string. So it is going to give me, there would be repetitions now. So I found my answer, my smallest string, smallest lexicographical string using brute force. So for k is equal to 1, we are going to use brute force. It means we are just shifting the first element to the last. Okay, every time we have shifted how many times? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times. That is my string dot length times. Okay. 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 So let's now write code for this. First of all, I will be needing this convert to string method. So I'm going to implement this. Here we are passed a character array, so we have to convert it into a string. For int equals to 0, I less than a dot size I plus plus and s plus equal to a of I. Okay, and then return a. Return s. Sorry. Now we will be needing this rotate array method. So this rotate array method is simply shifting the last first element to the last. For that is we are going to use for k is equal to 1. Okay. So here what are we going to do? We are given an array here. Make let's char ch arr of 0 and then shift all the element to my left. Okay. So I'm going to use a for loop. I plus plus arr of I is equal to arr of I minus 1. Okay, and then return arr. Okay, sorry, return nothing. It is a what? And then make arr of, then put at the last element would be equal to what? Equal to my first element would be go to my last. That is we have stored in ch. Okay. Now let's write orderly queue method. So in this method, first of all, I will be converting my string to my char array. So let's make a vector of type character. Let's name it result. Now we are going to use for loop for int I is equals to 0, I less than s dot length I plus plus res dot pushback res dot pushback s of I, right? Okay, we have prepared our result. Now we have to check if my k is greater than 1, then simply sort the character array. That is sort my result dot begin okay, result dot end, right? And then return and convert it into a string. Convert to string my result and return it. Otherwise, else condition when my k is equal to 1. If my k is equal to 1, then do what? Then run a for loop for every for int I is equals to 0, I less than res dot length. For every character, try to shift the first character. Try result dot length minus 1 makes. Okay. And then rotate the array. Rotate means the shift the first element to the last. Okay. Rotate array arr and then check. Then find out the difference between my answer dot compare. That is my compare with my previous string and compare my first of all convert my current array to my string and then compare it with my previous string. And if the difference become greater than 0, it means my previous string is greater than my current string. So do what? So update my previous string to my current string, because my current string is smaller than my previous. So convert to string my result. Right, here it is result. Okay, rotate array res and then return here my result. Return answer. Answer here would be, let's make an answer. Answer is a string. Okay, so string answer is equals to convert to string my result. It will contain initially my original string. Okay, and check 29 res.pushback s of I. S is my string, s of I. Okay, and 29 34 res dot begin comma, and line res dot length, line 38 res dot size. Now let's try to run this. Successful. हमने रिटर्न नहीं कराया शायद. We forgot to return here. Return answer. Answer would be equal to what? There is some issue, I guess. Answer dot compare convert to string. Let's see. Okay, so here I got the problem. It would be I plus 1 here, because we are just shifting toward my left, so it should be I plus 1. Okay, successful. And now let's try to submit this. Submitted. So I hope I was able to make it clear to you guys. I hope you like this video, and if you like this video, please like, share and comment, and thanks for watching.